Everybody, welcome to the 6-Minute Daily. It is a terrific Tuesday out there. At least I hope it is for everybody in the audience. We've got a lot going on, and we've got a lot of streams going right now, not only on the YouTube side of thing, but also over on the Green Machine side of thing, and of course the X side of things. So if you're on any of those, good to see you. If you're watching us on another platform, well, somebody uploaded it there, so I guess welcome. And we've got lots of other stuff going on today. We don't have 17 stories as normal. We have a few less, and that's okay. The news wasn't quite as big or as attention grabbing as yesterday. But I will say this, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here nice and early. I want to say a big thank you and shout out to Barry the Music Man for a $2 Culture Casino Super Chat to start the show. Supporting the best, well, thank you, which of course is the Culture Crew, which is all of you. Thanks for being here, Culturians. We've got a lot going on, a lot to get to, and I have a lot of videos to edit. I had a couple I was supposed to do yesterday, didn't get to, so you'll see a video or two today, and some more coming up later in the week. Thursday, we have no show because I'll be actually in the midst of surgery and a little bit of an exploratory camera search in my body. That'll be interesting, and I'll let you know the results of that on Friday, at least if I've got them. We got lots of you out there. Just wanted to say it's great to see everybody. For those of you with the wrenches, you are much appreciated, and look at all these wonderful people out there. We've got Weatherman out there, of course, dropping a gifted membership, and well, a lot of people that have memberships, which I appreciate. For those of you who are long-term members, know that we are going to return to a member schedule of releases and maybe even a couple of movie watch parties as well here in the month of January. We got Smokin' Man out there. Good to see you. We got Chris out there. Good to see you. And look at all these amazing people. We are good. We are great. I'm probably frozen, which seems to happen regular. Not sure what's going on with the platforms, but maybe we'll figure it out. And I hope Komagoan, your appointment goes well. Yeah. A schedule? Yeah, I've got a lot of schedules going on. A scheduled massage. Yeah. Actually, I have a trip to the chiropractor as part of today's stuff. But that's not important. You guys are important. It's good to see you. Good luck on Thursday. Thank you, Snorty. Much appreciated. Mutant Bam Hammer, it's good to see you. Oyos, all my boyos. What else is going? Got lots of stuff here. Penny's here. Hi, Penny. And there's Georgia Peach. All right. Let's get to some of the news and follow up on some of the stuff that happened yesterday with some, fact-based information, not just the conjecture that was accurate yesterday. In fact, 6 minutes of news starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're gonna wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot to time to do it in, and a number of stories, including a follow-up on yesterday's unalivings. The son could face life in prison for unaliving both Rob and his wife Michelle, his parents. LAPD plans to present the case to the LADA today. So this story evolved very quickly yesterday. Not that there was any doubt of what occurred or why. And the more we learn, the worse it sounds. It sounds like this very troubled individual just never felt like he lived up to anything and used drugs to cope. We've got Fallout showing up. Fallout gets season 2, and apparently it's better. It's bloodier and further into the lore. The expansive season 2 gives you 8 episodes, and the reviewers that I've seen so far are saying nothing but positive things. Reviewers got 6 episodes of this in advance. As soon as it opens, I'll be taking a look at it and reviewing it myself, so I'll let you know my thoughts on it as soon as it's available to everybody. Because believe it or not, I'm not going to compromise myself to be a reviewer for one of these platforms. We've got Beauty and the Beast maybe coming out with a live action villain spinoff, because that's all Disney understands, because that's what they identify with, villains. Yeah, you're going to get Gaston. It's in the works right now at Disney, and hopefully they get the guy that played the character in the parks, because he's not only was he a good face character, he understood the character. We'll see if it's any good. Probably not. Disney's live actions are hit and miss at best. This is probably going to destroy the lore even further. So, yeah. Anyway. Howard Stern extended his contract beyond what was released before. We learned this about a month and a half, 2 months ago, that this was actually going to happen, despite the fact that earlier reports said they weren't interested in him because it was too expensive. But he's going to go 3 more years. This guy's a little long in the tooth, and so is his humor. His show is no longer relevant and no longer interesting. He's no longer funny. He no longer gets guests, and there's a lot of things that, he doesn't get. So, 3 more years of Stern. Is that what you're looking for? Or are you looking for something more authentic? We've got Trump suing the BBC and demanding over $10 billion in damages over the edited January 6th documentary that they put out there. The BBC says that the broadcaster will be defending the case. It's going to be rather hard because the evidence is 100,000% against them, and so is all their admissions. We've got the BBC under review in various different ways. The UK government is going to try to bolster trust and come out with a what do they call it? A stable financial footing. The smaller problem, or maybe it's the bigger one, is that they're going to have to change models and look more like Netflix. I'm not sure Netflix works for the BBC. And since they're trying to collect TV money from people who have Netflix, I'm not sure this works with them. Nobody wants the BBC to become Netflix, and nobody wants radical reforms with radical thought processes and ideologies. So this won't last long. At Avatar Fire and Ash, the reviews are in, saying the story's okay, the action is awesome. It's better than the second film, but it no longer has any kind of new vision or variation. It looks largely like the last film, which doesn't inspire much, does it? Speaking of not inspiring much, Simu Liu is getting a chance to go to Broadway and debut on Oh Mary. It's Cole Escola's hit comedy. And I have to tell you, not very excited about it. He is, though, because he really still accuses Hollywood of being white and pale and stale, which is not anything that works. Speaking of things that don't work, electric trucks aren't working. The fully electric F-150 is being canceled completely. Losses are out of control. Demand for EVs are down in the gutter. And on top of all the things that I find a problem with EVs, I think ultimately it's just that a truck EV doesn't work, just like a truck or a EV vehicle for the military doesn't work. Speaking of things that don't work, China is going to level some tariffs on pork coming in from the EU because, it's flooding their markets. We've got retail sales unchanged in October. Shoppers moderated their spending due to economic uncertainty, according to the AP. And I think it's just because money doesn't go as far as it used to, thanks to Joe Biden. And finally, let's get to the bear story. If it looks like the bear story disappeared. No. New Jersey's extending their bear hunt because hunters failed to meet the harvest thresholds. They didn't get enough bears. So the third segment of the hunt will begin on December 17th and go for a little while longer, at least by 4 days. Um, they've only reached about 20% of the threshold they were aiming for with the number of bears that were successfully hunted. Um, the first two segments of the bear hunt, 368 in total, were successfully hunted. Um, the second segment of the hunt, 86, but this wasn't quite high enough. The totals are about 19.3% under the threshold to reach a sustainable bear population. At least they're trying to do some proper wildlife management. Now, whether or not there's a That Park Place this morning, I don't know. I would love to send you there. The problem is that when I set the stream up and got it ready to go live today, I didn't see their stream. So if they're going live, I really hope and urge you do go over to That Park Place for a live morning magic and follow that up with WDW Pro, which is actually where I am sending you right now. If you're looking for other things to watch, it's Tuesday, so the Green Machine has some stuff, and there's a few other shows that go a little bit longer here on a a Tuesday and a Thursday. So yeah, there's that. Let's take a look at some other thoughts in the chat that happened while I was talking, because Robert James is back. Good to see you, my friend, saying, I'm on Force of Light today. There you go. You should check it out. Force of Light's awesome. Michelle and Natalie are incredible. 3:30 PT movie watch. That's amazing. You should check that out, and you should watch along with them. I think you'll have a good time. Robert's movie is a lot of fun. 15 Days is the name of the film, and if that's what you're watching, I'm just making an assumption. Regardless, the girls are fantastic and a lot of fun to hang out with. So that'll be a show that's well worth it. Thank you for that, Robert James. We got a little bit more here from our friend SFXF314 Sabertooth Raptor out there right now saying fire tar is what the new type of centaur. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what I was saying. I say a lot of things. Fire tar. I am surprised I didn't finish that. Normally, I'd add a D at the end. But yeah, not a big fan of what James Cameron did with that. I really don't like Extended Fern Gully. Not a big fan. And of course, Tony Piacente, the very generous person yesterday who gifted 5 Culture Casino memberships, sends a super duper chat saying maybe the Bears are going into hibernation early. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if they got a healthy dose of food, they probably did. CC email or DM on X. Hail and work in lurk. This is a message coming in from Vatlaw. You can send me probably send me an email, but honestly, if you send me a DM, just make sure I grab it, because sometimes I miss those. But yeah, culture is avatared. There you go. We had a celebration in the chat from a long-term member. I just want to say a shout out and a thank you to Kanan Barnes, who had high praise for WDW Pro, That Park Place, and I think Valiant Renegade on X yesterday. Celebrating 7 months here, saying, thanks for the repost, Culture. Glad to support you. I know. I appreciate it. I'm glad you support me as well. And I'm glad you support all of my friends. Not just on X, but on all the platforms. So it's weird the way YouTube looks at what you watch. I think they're confused by what I watch because it's so broad. But I appreciate the support, Kanan. I really do. And of course, Born in Boston, celebrating 6 months of wonderful support as a Culturian. All you Culturians are amazing. Saying, present, happy to be here. Well, I'm grateful you're here, along with all the other incredible Culturians who truly make the grade each and every month. You guys really do separate the difference between what I can and can't do on the channel and what you're going to see in the future, which would include the gardening channel, which may be one of the ways I can move forward without being in fear of being removed quietly for no reason, which has been happening quite substantially and regularly. It's great to see you here this morning, Juliet. I hope everything is going well for you. That Park Place is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon from now on. Okay, thank you for that. One Punch Man Tolkien fan updates our knowledge there, which means we will not be redirecting you on Tuesday, Thursday, at least not there. Anyway, but you are being sent over to WDW Pro. You're just going to be there an hour early, so adjust as needed. I have to get back to work. I owe you guys some videos, so I need to start editing. And yeah, Tom over on Midnight's Edge After Dark got unjustifiably hit, in my opinion. I'm just going to say it's pretty wild out there. So I hope you guys can support Tom and his efforts to reclaim that channel. You probably have the best amount of success over on X with the messaging to YouTube support and all of that. And that's it. So can't see you. Are you frozen? I guess I am. Let's see what happens. Reload. I'm hoping you could at least hear me, but I'm not sure what's going on this end. I may try a reboot. We'll see if that works. On that note, I just got to let y'all go. I don't want to, but I got to. So be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, don't forget about Sherry's Slam and Clam.
Are you tired of the same old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had enough dong to last you a lifetime? Well, take just a few more steps past those single-minded restaurants and dive into Sherry's Slam and Clam. Sherry's Slam and Clam Shellfish Bar is truly all you can eat, unlike the 2-shrimp limit that stingy bastard Wang has. In a hurry, let Sherry stuff your box. To go! Be shellfish and take all you want from Sherry's Slam and Clam. Located next to the 3rd Street Bolorama, Sherry's is open 6 days a week. If you are looking to slam clam, get to Sherry's today.